have 8 Pluto trauma signatures in my natal birth chart. My moon is in Scorpio, the last degree. I was born with Pluto opposite Venus. My Pluto is retrograde. My south node's in the 8th house. I have a lot of Pluto, Scorpio, 8th house energy in my chart. I have Pluto here on my shoulder because I chose to embrace this very, very powerful energy that has been very hard to work with my entire life. And I feel deeply that I need to support those of us who have this challenging energy in our energetics, because I want to support transmuting, transforming the shadows into the higher aspects, because I believe there's such a huge potential for growth and evolution if we have more and more Pluto people or Scorpio or 8th house people, Phoenix energy, if we have more shamans and alchemists, if we have more of us moving into the higher octave, which is empowering each other instead of playing very manipulative, dark games and getting caught in drama, crisis, and dynamics. And if you are a Pluto trauma signature person, if you have a lot of Pluto, Scorpio, or 8th house energy in your chart, you know what I'm talking about. And I really think when we do not take care of our trauma, our pain, and our suffering, we cause a lot of trauma, pain, and suffering to others. And it's not about blame. It's about self-responsibility. And it's about moving beyond self-loathing, self-harming behavior. It's about moving beyond hurting and moving into healing our wounds, our pain, and stepping into a role model, stepping into the wounded healer position. So if you have Scorpio, major placements, if you have a stellium in Scorpio, meaning 3 or more planets or points in Scorpio, if you have Pluto in Scorpio, if you have the nodes of the moon in Scorpio and Taurus, if you have Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio or Taurus, if you have Chiron in Scorpio, if you have planets or points in the 8th house, okay, and if you have tense natal aspects to Pluto or your Scorpio, you're one of these people. This is the Pluto, Scorpio, Phoenix archetype, okay? So one of my goals is, because I have a deep knowledge of this energy, I'm here to support more of this people, the pain, moving it into healing and power for good. So embracing our dark side and loving ourselves enough to merge with our higher selves and not desiring to merge with another over, self-reliance, self-understanding, self-acceptance, and to stop the pain cycles. Hurt people hurt other people. So it's very important for us to look at our dark side, to look at our role in our suffering, and to take the power back if we have been on the receiving end of abuse, psychological manipulation, emotional manipulation. It's all about taking the power back. It's not about striking another one because we've been wounded. Very easy for us to do. It's about learning how to channel that energy. In my life experience, my 2 saving graces have been art, making music, dance, poetry, and spirituality. My spiritual practice and path, I specifically went deep into energy healing, Reiki. I spent 4 years healing myself, almost in isolation, because I was such a mess. And now I come out on the opposite side. I know what the pain is like. I know the suffering. And I know that metamorphosis is moving from one state to another complete different state, like caterpillar into butterfly. Like, I know that is possible. So I'm a transformation expert. This is what I do. So if you want support, I do private consultations, one-on-one, using astrology, using human design, or even doing a healing. And I also do mentorship. So please check out my links below if you need more support.